Grand afternoon. Grand afternoon. The time is about, I'm thinking 2:30 p.m. And as you can see, what I'm going to do now is I'm preparing one of my DIY wooden bonsai pots. I'm preparing the wood to make my second pot with my tung oil. I hope you guys can see this pretty good. Using my backup small phone stand as we put the tung oil on the wood. And what I'm doing is, instead of just cutting the eastern red cedar first and then adding the tung oil stain on it, what I'm doing is I'm staining the whole cut slab instead, because as I go throughout my journey, I've learned that it's faster process to stain the whole cut slab before you cut it up into 4 sections to make a wooden bonsai pot. It's easier this way to stain the whole piece before cutting it into my desired lengths, which will be similar to the other one. Will be about 6 inches high and 12 inches long, just like the other one. That's what I'm going to do, as you can see, as I stain it. Like I said, I hope you guys can see it good. There we go. Pour more on it. This way also I use less tung oil doing it this way too. Since I'm a DIY guy, I'm always looking at ways to save money. That's what I'm doing by doing it this way, staining the whole section before I cut it up into 4 pieces. Looking good. Then what I'm going to do is, once I'm done staining this this piece, I'm going to let it sit again overnight, let it dry inside overnight right here. And then I'll do the other side tomorrow morning. And I'll let the other side dry out. And then I'll cut this section of wood up into 4 sections to make my DIY wooden bonsai pot again. And the clouds just got the windows open. The clouds just came through and it got dark in here. Let me turn the lights on. So here we go. You can see again, the tung oil, which is all organic from the tung tree, brings out this eastern red cedar color. Very nice. There we go. Pour out some more. And this eastern red cedar, the pores of the wood are going to soak all this tung oil in as it dries over the hours, and stain it and preserve it. I forgot to say, the tung oil preserves the wood too. It makes the wood more weather resistant and protects the wood from insects. And what I'm also going to do this time around, I'm also going to, once both sides dry from the tung oil, I'm going to coat it with my clear gloss coating once the tung oil dries on both sides. So this is a whole lot faster and a whole lot easier to paint one section, large section of the eastern red cedar, then to cut it up and send each separate piece, 4 pieces. You got to use your head, think about things before you do it. I'm learning that over time. So this is all done. This side's all done. We're going to put that right there. I'm going to pick the phone up and show you the whole section here. There it is. Beautiful. All stained with tung oil from the tung tree. It used to look like that, now it looks like this. Beautiful. So I'll wait for this to dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll flip it over and stain the other side with my organic tung oil. So I'm making another bonsai pot. I enjoy this. I'm saving a whole lot of money, and these are beautiful wooden pots when you get them all done. Saving a lot of money by making my own. The more of these I make, the more easier it's going to be getting. So happy Friday evening. Grow some food.